This call is being recorded.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Greetings to you. Greetings. When he serves here with you, to be with all of you here, and to continue this process that was started some time ago. And what we are going to share with you this evening is going to come as a bit of a surprise to some, and some of you won't even believe what we are going to say here. But it must be said now because of the timing here and the vibration that has been built within this group here, and all that is occurring within your own personal, individual lives and your lives as this group. You see, you have been brought together here. Surprise, surprise. You already know that, right? You already know that you have been brought together. You have been guided here. But you do not know the full ramifications of what this group is about and what has transpired as a result of your coming together in the ways that you have. Certainly that which is those that have proceeded to go on the journey to the crater area, to the Mexico, and to search for those Lemurian records. That process that the James and Joanna and Cynthia began some time ago, which began even before that with the Stanford group. The connection here that continues on, and all that is developing as a result of this journey that you are on. And those of you that went on this last expedition, the last two, you do not know exactly what you accomplished and what this group as a whole has accomplished and is accomplishing and is about to do tonight. You see, what you are doing tonight is going to be beyond your processes or your thinking processes as to your value in all of this. Many of you think that you have no value here, or you think that you don't make a difference. And many of you want to make a difference, but you believe that you are not. Well, we are here to tell you that you are all making a difference, all of you. And the group process that you are going through here, the preparing, the training, and yes, the training, you have been through much training, even without your even knowing that you have been in training. You see, we have worked very subtly with you as much as we could to bring you along in this process, to bring you to where you are now, and to bring you to the point where you yourselves, this group, ready for the encore here, the drum roll? This group can bring down the 3D matrix. Yes. Yes. You spoke earlier in your workshop about the matrix. You spoke about the quantum field and the way that you can connect with this quantum field and how you can connect with all that is the oneness around you, and that you are connected. Not that you can connect, you are connected. You have always been connected. It is just your minds that have taken you away from that connection. But it was purposeful. It was purposeful that you came here and did this. But it is also purposeful now that you come here and do what you are doing tonight and what you are going to do tomorrow night and Sunday night, as well as the continuation of the workshop that you are working on, Divine Balance. You don't know yet how important this is and how it all comes together. We say many times, everything is being orchestrated, right? Well, everything is being orchestrated, and you are all a part of this great orchestration. Every one of you. You are the strings, you are the flute, you are every part of the orchestration. You are that part, and everyone is in harmony. There is no one that is in disharmony. Yes, you might raise your voice and sing out and think, I am not in harmony at all. But you are, as far as the great orchestration of the plan. And that is what is important. Does not matter your voice. Doesn't matter whether you sing out or not. It matters that you believe that you are here for a reason. And that reason is coming now to the forefront. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, which you have already done, it is now, it is here. You are in your mission right now, every single one of you, no exceptions, everyone. Whether you have been here for many past lives or only one past life, it matters not. You see, you are all here now in this moment to bring about great change to the world, to this matrix, to this 3D matrix that has kept so many in a programmed state for so long. But now it is time to replace this 3D matrix with the 5D matrix, 5D crystalline matrix. There is a 3D crystalline grid, but that has been largely manipulated by the cabal, by the dark forces. They have worked with that crystalline grid and made it to their advantage, made it to the way they want it. They took all of the sacred sites, or many of the sacred sites throughout the planet, and they co-opted them into using their black magic and all of this to work together to bring the ley lines, the energy lines across the planet into their manipulation, to work for them. But that is all changing now. The alliance that you keep hearing about is all about changing this, bringing this down, bringing this 3D matrix down, to bringing the sacred sites back online to the 5D crystalline grid now, to make the connection. That is what you are here to do tonight, to make this connection, to connect to Gaia and the crystalline grid, and to bring down this matrix and to bring up the 5D crystalline grid. Okay, you ready for this?
You bet.
Yes. Then we are ready here to bring you through this. We are going to do a process similar to what you have been doing, but maybe some changes here along the way. This is why we had the James step out early on here, rather than conduct it to a certain point and then we take over. We are going to take it forward from here, and then St. Germain is going to come in and help to guide the process, as well as you may have another come in as well. But here we go. Everybody now get in touch with your breathing, just as you always do each Sunday. Find yourself nice and relaxed, letting go, feeling your breath, experiencing your breath, loving your breath. Your breath is what keeps you going. Love it. Love the breath. Feel the oneness in the breath. Breathe in the light. Exhale out any negativity. Just let that go. Breathe in the light. Exhale out the darkness. Breathe in the light. Exhale out the darkness. Breathe in the light. Exhale out the darkness. We're going to count down now from 5 to 1. And with each descending number, let yourself go a little bit further. Let yourself out a little bit further, in deeper into consciousness. 5, 4, letting go, letting go. 3, deeper and deeper, deeper into your consciousness. 2, And 1, deeply relaxed, not hypnotized. Don't worry about that. You are in control. But let us help you through this process. So let go enough to trust here. Let go. Play the game here. Play as a child would play. Let your imagination run wild here. That is what is needed here. If you bring your analytical mind with you, that is what you will have. You will just simply have analytics. You will not have the experience that you want. And what is needed here as a group and as individuals. So now, as you breathe in that golden white light. And feel that light moving through your body. See it moving. Feel it coursing through your body. Filling with light. Everywhere in your body there is light. Light is love. Light is oneness. Light is the quantum field. Light. Now, once you have the light through your body, put your attention at your 4th chakra center. All of your attention at your 4th chakra. See the deep blue, green, forest green, healing color that is there in your 4th chakra. It is not deep blue, green, make it so. Beautiful as the ocean, deep blue, green. And then notice your 3 lower chakras. The first one, red. The second, orange. The third, yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. And then blue, green. And then your high heart center, beautiful magenta color. Moving to your 5th, 6th, and 7th. Your 5th, sky blue. Your 6th, purple or violet. Or purple or indigo, rather. And your 7th, violet. Or gold, silver, whatever it would be. But see all 7 chakras now in perfect alignment, and spinning. And if the ones that are lower, the lower chakras are not spinning very fast, spin them faster. Feel the energy moving through you as you spin those chakras. Feel yourself becoming enlivened in your lower part of your body. Those of you that have problems with your legs, feel the energy coursing through your legs, moving up from those lower chakras below your feet, the 2 lower chakras, and the energy moving from Gaia herself up through those lower chakras. See them coming online. See them gaining some color within them. Up to this point, many of you have seen them just as translucent or whitish color, gray. Now see some color come into them. It does not matter what color, just see it. See them becoming alive and activated again. And that energy moving through your feet, your legs, up your body. Whatever blockages there would be in your legs, in your feet, in your ankles, your knees, feel that blockage just floating away, just becoming unblocked. Let go. Let go, and the energy now continuing up into your solar plexus area, your adrenal glands coming alive. Feel the energy now in your adrenals. To your fourth chakra, the heart center. Feel the love there, that center of oneness within you, where God, the source, whispers to you. Feel the energies there. And again, whatever blockages there might be, whatever they are, feel them dissipating. Feel them just floating away, disappearing. No more blockages. Your meridians are wide open now everywhere in your body. Energy flowing as it is meant to flow. Now up into your fifth chakra center, in your throat area, where your voice has power. Bring that power back into your voice. But it is the power that comes from the God source at your heart center. That is where you want your voice to come from within, from deep within. Then up into the sixth chakra, your third eye. And see that eye now. See it as a third eye. Some of you may see it and it looks somewhat closed. Open it. Open it with your mind. Open it with your visualization skills. Open it with your imagination. Open it with your thoughts. Open it. And see the colors within it. The many brilliant colors that are there as you open that eye, and it opens up to the universe itself. Through this third eye, you can see interdimensionally. This is what enables some of you to see where others do not. Because your third eye is awakening and activating again. Now we want you to make that connection with your heart center, your high heart center, and your third eye. Connect the two energetically. Send energy from your high heart center up to your third eye center, your sixth chakra, and energy back down to your high heart center, and back up and back down and back up and back down. Feel the energy moving from one to the other, back around and around and around, and forming a vortex of energy, spinning faster and faster, creating that vortex, that vibration that draws you into it now, draws you into it and up into your middle of your forehead, where you are looking out now, from the middle of your forehead out through your third eye, and seeing the astral world as you look out through that third eye. And then allowing your consciousness to go through the third eye and out into that astral realm. And then always to get the perspective of being out of your body. See your physical body there. Visualize it, imagine it, see it, whatever it takes. But believe it is there and you are seeing it from outside. Because this body you are in is nothing more than an instrument, a tool, a vessel to house your consciousness and to house the source consciousness within you. That is all it is for. It is not you. Your astral body comes before your physical body. Your etheric body comes before your astral body. Your causal body is created before both of those bodies, all three. You see? So how could you be your physical body? But you are using it, and it is very useful. But now allow yourselves to float up, not necessarily in your Merkaba, just float up in the room, wherever you are. And those of you in the phone area, allow yourselves to be here in this room. Come into this room. All of you, come in. Come in, yes, come in. Just be here. Come through the roof of the building. Come through the walls. Open the door if you want to. Whatever you want. But come in and be here with this group together, the family of light. You are a family of light. Be here now in this room. And then, because of your third eye being open and awakened, see all the others that are here, the angels, the many angels that are here, the many that are here to witness what is happening here at this advance. The company of heaven, as you call them. Sananda, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Lady Nada, Sarah, so on, Saint Germain, Archangel Michael, all the ones, Ashtar, all the ones that normally work with this group are here, as well as many, many more. Feel the oneness of all here in this room, right now. The hundreds, maybe even the thousands that are here, multidimensionally. But because of what you have accomplished up to this point, you can see now multidimensionally. You can see into the other dimensions. So there is no time and space here, where it seems like thousands in this room would be quite crowded. It is not, because this room, if you have not already noticed, has expanded greatly. It is now many miles of expansion here, this room. Do you feel it? Do you see what we are saying here? Do you understand the expansion of the mind? The mind is the builder. But with the heart connected, there are no bounds to this building. Not this building, well, this building too, yes, but the building of the processes we are speaking of here. The building of your lives. There are no boundaries to that. There is no time and space. So allow yourselves now, as this large group, to float up from this building now, up into the night sky. Higher and higher, feel the air around you, the cool, crisp air. But feel the energies that are surrounding this building in this farthest area. Feel the wonderful energies that have been created here. the energies that each and every one of you are and bring to this. Now move up until you've moved to a point where you have contacted the crystalline consciousness grid. You will know where that is. The crystalline consciousness grid. It surrounds the earth and connects to all of those sacred sites that have been spoken of. The Great Pyramid of Egypt, Mount Shasta, Sedona, places in Australia, Africa, the Middle East, places in France, in England, Glastonbury, so on, so on, so on. Many places, many sacred sites across the world. South America, Mexico. Many of the ancients knew of these sacred sites, and they built their pyramids. They built the churches on these sites. But as was said earlier, the dark cabal, the dark forces, usurped these sacred sites, took them over for their own use. But now, you, as the Alliance, the Earth Alliance, are taking them back. You are taking them back this evening, tonight. You are taking them back. All of them. So now connect this 3D consciousness grid, for it is still mostly a 3D grid, and the ley lines that connect all of those sacred sites. But see now the light coming into the planet. See it as a wave of energy, as we do each Sunday. That beam of light, that flash of light, flash of love, of consciousness that comes directly from the source itself and comes into the planet through all of the galaxies, through all of the central suns of the galaxies, down, down, through all of the planets of the solar system, through all of the ships, and finally down to the earth. And it connects to this crystalline grid now. And you, those of you that are lined up along this grid, along with all of the thousands that were there in the room, you remember all of them? See, they are all a part of this. It is not just you doing this. You are doing this with help. You are doing this with great help here, great assistance. But they cannot do it without you. You see the connection here, the quantum entanglement? Do you see what is happening here? Connect now with all of those here that are lined up all the way around the planet now. And all of the ships that are connecting to this crystalline grid and sending this energy down now into this crystalline grid. The crystalline consciousness grid, flowing around the planets, connecting to all of those sacred sites. But now the light that is coming through from this wave of energy, we have not done this with you before on these Sundays, but we have been building and building and building to this. And this light now goes across the grid and connects to all of these sacred sites, and all of the sacred sites now are turning into light. All of the darkness, all of the ones that were taken over by the dark are now turning to light. See the energy, see the light, see the love coming back into those sacred sites, the churches everywhere, the pyramids,
the sacred sites across the planet. You do not need to name them all, just know that they are there and they are connecting, and you are helping to connect them. And as these are all connected, see the connection of this grid, this ley line grid, the meridians of the planet, all of the blockages that were there, just as the blockages are in your bodies or were in your bodies, it is also, they have also been in the body of the earth, of Gaia. But they are being released now. Such as it would be acupuncture, releasing all of these pressure points across the planet. With the light, with the love, with the source creation itself coming in. Those of the central race that you have heard of are here. They are here right now with you, are overseeing this entire process. The Elohim are here. They are directing this process now. To see the light illuminating all of the darkness of all of those sites, and all of those sites turning to light. And as they all turn to light, the light comes now up to the crystalline grid, the 3D crystalline grid. And the 3D crystalline grid now becomes a 4D crystalline grid and a 5D crystalline grid. And as a 5D crystalline grid, you see the explosion of light, of colors across the planet, colors that you have never seen before. Take the colors of the rainbow and multiply them thousands of times over with the brilliance, the intensity that they would bring. But see this new rainbow that moves across the planet now on this crystalline grid. All of the colors. Do you see this? Do you experience this? Do you feel the connection of this grid now to each and every one of you? You as the oneness. You as the source working through all of you. Bringing this about. You are making this happen. You, this group, Ancient Awakenings, awakening again the ancient knowledge that has been lost to mankind. But you are helping to awaken this knowledge, to awaken those that still sleep, those that still find themselves in slumber. But now with this crystalline grid becoming a 5D crystalline grid, and the cabal, the dark forces, can no longer take this crystalline grid over. They have lost it forever. They have no more control over this. And therefore, ready for the drum roll? They have no more control over the matrix. Neo has awakened here.
So be it.
You see? The thirst of the sleepers has awakened. You are those first. Feel the energies. Allow it to move through your astral body, your etheric body, even your causal body and your mental body. Feel the connection of all of this, all of the oneness within you. And the connection with this 5D matrix now. And now, one more thing. I want you now, just as you have been hearing, of your cellular structure is turning crystalline to be able to hold more and more light. So too is the cellular structure of Gaia herself turning more crystalline. So the crystals that are located all over the planet, many submerged in the ocean, many that are deep within the earth, see them now rising up, many different sizes and colors and shapes, many facets to those crystals. Some that were lost at Atlantis and Lemuria when those continents went down into the ocean. See those crystals rising to the surface, coming to the 5D world. They will not be seen by those in 3D, but they will be seen by those in 5D. Those of you that are operating more and more in the 5D crystalline structure will be aware of these crystals. You will connect with these crystals. Those of you that have crystals in your possession, that are working with the crystals, that are bringing the knowledge back again from Atlantis and Lemuria. You are bringing this ancient knowledge forward again, just as others are across the planet. You are seeing the beginning of the crystalline age coming in. The crystalline 5D golden age of Gaia. And you, those of you in this group, this family of light, are largely a catalyst for this entire process. What you have been trained for, all of the lifetimes leading up to this. And certainly in this lifetime and in these last years and months that you have been working with us here, and we have been working with you, bringing you to this point where you can be a vessel for the Christ consciousness to come home to this planet. You may have heard of several tries to bring the Christ consciousness to this planet. And each time it did not succeed. But this time it is not an individual that is bringing the Christ consciousness. It is all of you as the individuals, as a part of the whole, the collective consciousness of man, that is bringing the Christ consciousness, bringing the second coming. You are the second coming. Yes. You are the way, the truth, and the life. Yes. And the light. It is you. Bathe in the energies now. Feel the energies moving through all of your bodies and all of your multidimensional selves that are also connected with you. And that even some may be aware of this process that is occurring. Certainly your higher selves are. They are here with you. They are applauding this entire program that you have elected to volunteer for and to be a part of. You have come nearly to the end of this. As Sananda has called many times, the finish line. Many of you have crossed the finish line and do not even know it. You have gone back again. Then you have crossed it again and gone back again, and crossed it again and gone back again. Because the finish line, as you may be thinking, isn't a finish. It is only a beginning. A beginning that is leading to this golden age of Gaia. We're going to step aside now, and Saint Germain wishes to come in and share with you briefly. We will be back again soon. Yes, I am your Saint Germain. And I say your Saint Germain purposefully, because I am you and you are me. We are one together within the violet flame that has been brought to this planet. And I, as the messenger of the violet flame, the one that works directly with it, to bring this to you, and more importantly, to bring this through you. Many of you have been working with this violet flame, and many times not even knowing that you were. But it is important, because the violet flame has purged out all of the old darkness. And the violet flame has brought in the new energies, and allowed for this 5D crystalline energy to be brought forth. Without the burning away of the old, this would not be possible. For those of the dark forces would have held on, and held on, and held on, would have not let go. But they are being forced, their hands are being forced now to let go. They are only holding on what you would call for dear life, because it is all they know. All they know is the darkness. But they will know the light again. Because even those that are of the darkness came from light, our light. We will never give up on them unless they give up on themselves. Just as I was instrumental in bringing about the forming of a new country, a new republic, just as I was there for that, I am here now as well to help all of you form a new age, the new golden age, a new era, and bringing back the old republic here. This will be a republic again. It will not be a socialist state. It will not be a corporation much longer. The republic that was meant to be on that great day when all stepped forward and gave of their lives and signed that document, knowing that their families and their own lives could be forfeit. But yet, they stepped forward, did what they knew they had to do, just as all of you long ago stepped forward, volunteered, signed your name on the dotted line, that you would be here, you would move through this entire process and not give up until it was finished. Just as Yeshua said, it is finished. It was finished for him at that point. And it was the beginning of the finishing of the old programming. But it has taken 2 millennia to finally bring about the ending of the old age, the ending of the old programming, the ending of the 3D matrix, and bringing about the advent of this new golden age. You can say America will rise again, but no, it is not America. It is the world. It is Gaia. It is the planet herself and all on the planet that are ready to move with her, to move into those 5D vibrations, and forever to be there until such a time as that call comes again, and you step forward once again to again sign on the dotted line. Put your name forward or your vibration forward and say, once again, I am ready. I will again, as the family of lights, will step forward into the darkness and bring the light again, wherever it is needed. I applaud you. We all applaud you, all of you. I am going to use this quote from that movie again, not The Matrix. The one that was the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. A wonderful ending to that movie, for it is summing up all that we feel about you, all of you. You, my friends, kneel to no one. It is we that kneel and bow to you. May the violet light, the love that is within each and every one of you, come forward now. Feel the opening of your heart centers. Feel it opening. Feel the light within you, and spread that light out to all. Send the violet flame to every corner of the earth, wherever it might still be needed. All of my peace and love be with all of you. I am Saint Germain. I am your Saint Germain.
Oh, we love you. We love you, Street. We love you, Germain. Thank you. Thank you for being with us.
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om. Greetings once again. Said we'd be back soon, did we not? And here we are, and ready to end for the evening here. We're going to end this process for tonight. We hope that it was as good for you as it was for us. You see? Because we saw what it was accomplishing. We know what it was accomplishing because we believe. We believe in you.
You now must believe in you. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.
Shanti, brother.